to welcome everyone to this first installment of an interview series with KCU athletic personnel. We're beginning with our athletic director, David Manning. And David, first of all, we'd like to welcome you to the campus.
Thank you.
And then I'd also like to, get your initial thoughts as far as what your impressions have been here on campus, and just that kind of information.
Yeah, it's all excuse me. It's been a wonderful transition in here. I was part-time for a while, so moving full-time, being full-time has been great. Everybody's extremely helpful, especially you, which helps me out a whole lot to do my job. But it's been wonderful. I'm definitely blessed that God's pushed me this direction.
Well, give the folks watching a little bit of information about your background, both more on the work side of athletics than maybe when you were back playing, because that's ancient history.
That's too long ago.
So let's hear a little bit about that.
Well, I started out in '93 at Montgomery County. Coached there for quite a long time until we moved to this area. My wife and I in 2004, which has been a while. From that point, I coached at East Carter. Went back to Montgomery when I first started my teaching job, and came back to East for a year and finished out at Boyd County this past or season before last. I take that back. It was probably about 4 years ago when I stopped at Boyd, and Coach Phipps brought me in as an assistant, and then into recruiting, and now here I am.
Yeah. Well, when you talk about you've seen the campus through the past 3 or 4 years, have you got a handle on some things that you would like to get done, that improvements that you see within the department? Give us some thoughts about that.
Well, yeah, and I was pretty lucky. At least I've been around here, lived in the community, and been part of more of the football program, and helped Coach Gardner with softball just a little bit. So it did give me a good hands-on experience before actually stepping into the job. And there's a lot of good things going on. Some improvements that I think is going to really be helpful to us. Overall, just the welcoming and the help that everybody's willing to give has been, just tremendous. And it just makes transition a lot smoother, and it makes things work a lot better when we've got that communication and everybody's willing to work for that greater cause.
Well, probably the last thing that I'd like to talk with you about, what kind of message would you like to put out there to the KCU family, or anyone else that may be watching, that you want to see this department develop into?
Well, first of all, just super excited to be a full-time Knight instead of being a part-time. So, super excited about that. And, what I would love to see is that I have to build new bleachers. I have to build new facilities, because we need it, because we have such a community presence there. Those things are things that I want to work on and improve on, getting more people on campus to our events. And because I go around every other day at least to watch our fall sports right now, to go to their practices and stuff, and it's just amazing to watch these young men and women just put their heart and soul out there and just really battle and compete. And it's heartwarming to see that. First of all, it's great to see that I've seen them have prayer and take devotions before, and then go into practice, and it's heartwarming. But I would say get out here and support, and let's work together to bridge our communities and this campus in every way that we can, and come and support these young men and women that are putting everything out for you.
Well, as David just said, talking about fall sports, as we continue through this series, we will be posting interviews with our fall sport coaches and what they think as far as their teams and what they have to look forward to through this fall season. We'd like to thank you for tuning in and being with us, and until next time, go Knights!